Good morning, grade 8. How are you? Hope you all are doing good, right? So, I'm also doing good. Uh, as of for today's class, we are going to discuss something new. Okay, we will be doing something of grammar itself. Today, I'm not going to start off with any new chapter of literature or something, but we are going to do something in English language, grammar. So, before I tell you myself about the topic, let me give about it a brief description so that in order to see whether you can make out of my description or not, whether you come out with the answer, what is the topic of today's discussion and everything. So, for that, I would like to say in our everyday life, we go on describing a thing, right? We say that today Neha is looking very beautiful. Oh, that girl is not that good looking. I mean, the girl is ugly. And we comment on someone's look, someone's style very often, right? Very often we go on commenting on some people or the other. So it's really interesting to know what it is all about. We very easily comment on something, but what is it about what and everything? We are going to study that in details today, right? So, let me introduce you with the chapter, even though the biggest name is like transformation of sentences. Now, this transformation can be into many ways. This transformation can be in so many varieties of ways, but today we are going to discuss about the transformation or conversion or changes from a noun to an adjective. From a noun to an adjective, right? So the very first question that might arrive is the very first question that might arrive in your head is what are adjectives or how are adjectives formed from nouns. So we all know, right, about nouns, adjectives, because we are familiar with the words from the very parts of speech, the 7 to 8 parts of speech that we have already studied at the junior classes. So the very first question that arrives in our mind are how are adjectives formed from nouns? Okay. After that, we will get into more details as of what are nouns, what are adjectives, how do we transform, and everything. So, to start off with the very imaginating topics of transforming an adjective or transforming a noun to an adjective or vice versa, adjective to noun. So, the first point that we are going to deal off is how can we transform or how can we form an adjective from a noun? An adjective can be formed by adding suffixes. Now, what is the meaning of suffixes? Prefix and suffix, right? There are two words. Prefix means the word that you add before a particular word, or suffixes refers to, and suffixes refers to the words that you add after the word. So here we need to add something after the noun. So an adjective can be formed after you add some new words in place of the noun in order to make it an adjective. Like, what are those words or letters? Al, A-L, O-U-S, Ive, I-V-E, A-B-L-E, able, ate, A-T-E, fool, F-U-L, tie, T-I-E, L-Y, lie, ary, A-R-Y, ory, O-R-Y, ent, E-N-T, ant, A-N-T, Y, some, S-O-M-E, able, I-B-L-E, etc. Generally, when you add this particular words after the noun or something, generally it transforms off into an adjective. Now, as I told you, we will be discussing about each and everything, like what is a noun, what is an adjective. We are going to discuss about it. So, what is a noun? We all know, right? that noun is a naming word. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word. So a noun is that part of speech which names a person, place, thing, animal, idea, action, or quality. So whenever you take the name or a word that takes the name of a person, place, thing, animal, idea, this thing is known as a noun, right? To find the noun in a sentence, we need to first try to identify the verb, okay? So more or less, even though our topic is transformation of a noun to an adjective, let us need to, or all should need to know the basic things, that what are noun, what are adjectives. So we came to know that anything that is naming, name of a person, name of a thing, name of a animal, or name of a name, place, animal, thing. Along with that, ideas, quality, action, anything that you name on is a noun. Okay. And what is an adjective? An adjective generally describes a noun. An adjective generally describes or talks more about a noun. So, in general, an adjective is a word that tells you more about a noun. It describes or modifies a noun. It generally comes before a noun. Generally. Why am I adding the word generally? Because we will come to know that very soon as and when we proceed with the chapter. So generally it comes before a noun, but adjectives can even come after a noun. Adjectives can be placed before or after a noun, but in many places you will find that they always say that adjectives generally comes after a noun. So what is an adjective? An adjective describes or talks more about a noun. Once we come to know that this is a noun, and it becomes easy. Once in a sentence you are able to identify the noun, the next thing becomes easy for you to identify the adjectives, right? Because adjectives will talk more about the noun. Adjectives will describe and talk more about the noun. Yes? So the next thing, let's see or view to some examples. Let's see some examples. Let's see the first example that we have on screen. He admitted his guilt. Here, the word guilt is a noun. Keeping the meaning of the sentence the same, how can we transform the sentence or the word guilt into an adjective? That is what is our job here. I repeat, keeping the meaning of the sentence the same. Once we are going to do about this transformation of sentence, what we need to see is we have to do everything keeping the meaning of the sentence the same. Whenever we need to change things from noun to an adjective, like in a sentence, if the word is given guilt and we just have to write the adjective format, guilty or anything, that's okay. But when you have to use that particular word in a sentence, keeping the meaning of the sentence same, that is what we need to learn, right? He admitted his guilt. That means the person, he, okay, whoever it is, he admitted that he was guilty of his job, right? So he admitted that he was guilty. You see, he admitted his guilt. He admitted that he was guilty. Here, guilty is the adjective. But if you read through the sentences or if you read between the lines, you will see that the meaning has been kept the same. Without changing the meaning of the sentence, we are transforming the sentences from noun to an adjective. He passed his life in peace. Here, peace is a noun. We need to make it as into an adjective. So what is the adjective form of peace? Is peaceful. We already have seen in the first slide that we are adding some particular word. Like in the first thing, with guilt, we have added y in order to make it an adjective. You see here, peace. We have added the suffix ful in order to make it an adjective. He passed his life in peace. He passed a peaceful life. So we can well understand that the meaning of the sentence is the same. It's only that the form is being changed. The form noun is being changed into an adjective. So guilt with an addition of the suffix y has become guilty. Peace with an addition of the suffix ful, fool, it has become an adjective. Let's see to the next thing. It's a conversion thing, okay? We can see a beautiful picture of a girl, right? So the girl is a beauty. The girl is a beauty. Now let us first see what is a noun in this sentence. You see, the girl is also a noun. Along with that, beauty is also a noun. And we need to change this word beauty into an adjective. So, with the addition of the suffix ful, fool, it has come to an adjective. The girl is a beauty. Once you go to transform it or convert it into an adjective, what are we writing? The girl is beautiful. So, what is the beauty of the girl? The girl is very beautiful, right? So, let's see the next one. How can you convert it? The simplest way, as we have discussed it, how to convert a noun into an adjective. In order to sense or transform a noun into an adjective, what do we need to keep in mind? As we have learned it previously, the simplest way to convert a noun into an adjective is to add suffixes to the end of the root word. Is to add suffixes to the end of the root word. So what is the root word? As we have seen in the first examples, beauty. Along with that, we are adding the suffix ful, which is making it beautiful, right? Before that, we have seen guilty. So the root word is guilty. Along guilt, the root word is guilt. Along with that, we are adding the suffix or the word y, and we are making it an adjective. So the simplest way to convert a noun to an adjective is to add suffixes to it. And the most common suffixes to create an adjectives, as we have discussed it earlier as well. Let us repeat it once again. ly, leap, able, able, all, ous, ary, ful, ic, ish, less, like, and y. So these suffixes can change. So there are lots of more suffixes that we need to know and we need to learn, right? So let us look into some more examples. Let us look into some more examples. Danger with an addition of the suffix ous, becoming dangerous. Magic with the addition of suffixes al, becoming magical. Health with the addition of the suffix y, becoming healthy. Fashion with the addition of the suffix able, becoming fashionable. So you can well understand through the screen that danger is the noun form, dangerous is the adjective form. Magic is the noun form, magical is the adjective form. Health is the noun form, healthy is the adjective form. Fashion is the noun form and fashionable is the adjective form. So you can well see that keeping the root word the same, keeping the main word or the root word the same, only addition of few suffixes can transform a noun into an adjective. Right? So we will see what happens to the next thing. Okay, the next level we are going to go right now.